Trade intuition, flipping charts, mad precision. We on the grind, no sleep, endless mission. Crypto waves, no tide, just decisions. Ride or die with the block's ambition. Let's make this money, profits rain like monsoon. Bull or bear, we adapt, typhoon. Wallets packed, no room, full bloom. Path to riches, straight shot, no detour too soon. Trading is only as difficult as you make it. Rise, fall, rise again, never fake it. Cold wallets, private keys, gotta break it. Crypto life on the edge, let's shake it. Trade intuition, candlestick intuition. Charts wilder than Wild West ambition. We got the drive, mad clicks, no permission. Ready for the moon, orbit's our mission. Let's make this money, stacking sats, no fiat. Eyes on the prize, mad gains, where's the hat? Diamond hands, no flinch, iron combat. Full speed to the peak, no fallback. Trading is only as difficult as you make it. Rise, fall, rise again, never fake it. Cold wallets, private keys, gotta break it. Crypto life on the edge, let's shake it. Trading is only as difficult as you make it. Rise, fall, rise again, never fake it. Cold wallets, private keys, gotta break it. Crypto life on the edge, let's shake it.
Three, two, one, let's go. I'm in the charts all day. My goal is to make you money. I provide the information required to know exactly when to enter. I don't give this blanket statement, buy the breakout, buy the retest. Join me every single day, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to understand the who, what, where, when, and especially the why when it comes to trading. This is why the coin's dumping. Every 7 days, it's releasing tokens. So we're doing a mic check. Mic check looks good. I didn't check my video yesterday to see if there was any clipping, but let's go. 3, 2, 1, and a bingo and a bango. Bingo and a bango. What's going on, guys? So happy you're here. I believe the audio is good. Not going into the red, so hopefully you can hear me though. I don't want to be too low. Hello, my name is Joe. This is Trade Intuition, where when we see green, we don't FOMO. We see red, we don't FOMO either. What we do is we strategically plan our entries and our exits, and we're prepared if the price goes down or goes up, just depending on the probability of what might happen. Nobody knows what will happen. We just know what might happen. So with that being said, if you are watching other people that say, what do they say? Man, they say so many things. If they say that they knew it was going to go a certain way, be careful. Be careful. Now, there's a lot of people that I watch, and sometimes they'll slip up and they'll say that, but they really don't mean it, because throughout the entire time, they're saying it might come down here or it could do this. Like, nobody knows, but this is where it might come. And then it does go there, and they're like, "See, I told you guys." But they're saying they told you that it might go to that area. That's what. But anyway, with that being said, we do get some people in here. Let's go ahead and go over some of the people. Now I can't see who was first. Let me go ahead and unpin this so that I can see. Let's see here. We have a FEFE, third frog from the sun. I mean, third frog after Pepe and Hoppy. Man, your name gets longer and longer. We do have FEFE as the first one with a very, very enticing question. We're gonna get to that question in just a moment. Then, of course, let's go ahead and pin that message again. And of course, the pin message, that's how to join the group. If you want to join the group, that's how you join the group. So we do have that. Let's see here. We have Crypto Candy. Now you may hear my cat in the background asking to go outside. If you don't understand him, that's because he speaks Spanish. No. We got Peter in the house. What's up, Peter? And we have Grant. Grant, thank you, man, for being here. See here, we have Archbits. What's going on, man? Appreciate you guys. Dave P in the house. Thank you guys for being here. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to look at the daily on Crypto Bubbles. Wild, man, 16.7%. We got Popcats. Now this one, we were really close to short. We were really close to short, but good thing that we waited too. And it didn't move, and everything was pointing towards a short. Now, granted, whenever we're trading, once again, nobody knows what's going to happen. We have high probability. So if you have a high, then you have a lower high and a lower low and a lower high and a lower low. Well, we're in a downtrend, so we have a higher possibility of it continuing that downtrend until it breaks the level going up. Now, this is all the stuff that I normally teach, but now I'm trying to use the words that are official or words that most people would understand. However, for me, I just like keeping it simple. I really do. So basically, if it breaks a higher high, that's potential change of trend. But of course, there's a bunch of different external structure, internal structure, the whole nine, but I'm trying to keep it simple if I can. But I might include some other words that, I mean, that's what they are. All right, moving on. Let's look at the hour time frame. The hour, not so good. Could that mean because Bitcoin is possibly coming down? Possible. Now, Bitcoin is the driver of the show. Bitcoin is the driver of the show. And speaking about Bitcoin, let's look at Bitcoin. Then after that, we're going to address FEFE's concern or question/concern. If you have coins you want me to do, definitely let me know. That way we can check them out and hopefully make money together, you know, whether it's going up or down. Now, if you see the coin and you think about doing a short, let me know that. You know, I'm thinking about uni short 3x or 5x, 15x, 2x, 1x. All right, moving on. Speaking about FEFE, what has it been doing? So we kind of saw it over here, or it was brought to our attention over here, and this one's just too high risk. Well, let's go with the question already. So FEFE must be FEFE, third frog after Pepe and Hoppy. I have a question for you. This question is only for FEFE. First question, how long have you been in crypto? But answer in a complete sentence. 6 months, I've been in crypto. 5 years, I've been in crypto. First month, been in crypto. Answer in a complete sentence. And this is going to help everybody who's brand new coming in, and also people who may be struggling with the same thing. First question, how long have you been in crypto? Second question, have you ever experienced a moon coin? Meaning, you put a couple hundred, maybe $20, couple hundred, couple thousand, whatever it is, and then it gave you a 20, 40, 50x. Have you ever experienced that? Yes, experienced moon coin. No, have not experienced moon coin. And let's see, what other questions? Those are really the main ones. So go ahead and answer that for me. And let's see here. Yeah, so go ahead and answer that for me. That'd be great. The audio sounds great, Joe. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm always worried about that. All right, so while you're answering that, says, I've been on and off for 3 years. Okay. Well, I can tell you right now that, and this is no offense to you, this is, so some people, what they do is they put you in a brotherly headlock and they're kind of, come on, man, snap out of it. Me, I will punch you in your shoulder as hard as I can and say, what are you thinking? And I'll punch you again, and I'll punch you in that same spot. In that same spot. It's brotherly love, though. I'm not trying to beat you up, but I'm punching you in that same spot in that shoulder until you say, oh, okay. Get it. Listen, can you make $1 million, $5 million with your 10K? Yeah, sure. Why not? Do you need that 10? Because if you don't, if it's easy for you to come up with 10K, shoot, man. Like, do whatever you want to do. Like, again, not financial advice, but if I, let's just say, had $1 million and I had 10K and I said, you know what, this coin looks whatever. Let me throw 10K at it. And if it goes to zero, whatever, I got so much more. But if it makes me another $1 million, oh, great. I'll find another project, try it again. Because I know that, man, shoot, out of 20 of those, maybe 2 will make me money. Then the others, about half of them, will do really nothing, go up and down. And then the other half will rug. Because I know this because I've been in crypto, and I'm talking about not actually, today's my first day in crypto, and then stay away for like 6 months or a year, then come back, what is crypto doing? And then go away and then come back. Let me look at crypto. No. What you have to do, like right now, man, I feel like I'm beating you up, and I don't mean to, man. I'm trying to educate you, and that's the purpose of this channel, is to educate you. Can you make crazy money with this coin? Yes, you can do it with any coin. The likelihood of you doing that is very, very low. Oh, it just did 95%. It just did 100%. You don't know what you're talking about. Watch. Time will tell. I've been in this game for a bit. I've seen coins like this. I've been in coins like this. I've been lucky doing coins like this. I'm just saying that you can do whatever you want, but I'm telling you right now. So it's pretty much, so let me give you a scenario. Let's say you have a girlfriend, right? Super hot, pretty cool-ish. And she is sleeping with all your friends. And I tell you about this. I say, hey, dude, like, she's cool and everything. She's super hot, hottest chick you've ever been with, but she's sleeping with all your friends, man. And you're like, it's okay. It's okay. There's the same thing here. Like, I'm telling you, this one has a very high potential of rugged. Very high potential. You're like, it's okay. Even though you told me that, even though you gave me a deep dive into this coin, I'm thinking about throwing 10 grand in. Brother, I can't help you. Shoot, I can't help you. Matter of fact, I'll be your girlfriend's next. How's that? I'm trying to protect you. I'm trying to help you. But Joe, what if it does 5,000% and you told me, no, I'm telling you to do anything. I'm giving you I am telling, if I had the naive, and this is no disrespect, if I had the naive brain of not understanding all of this experience that's been given to me from somebody else, same situation, I would say, you know what? I'm just going to do it. Because everybody's telling me in this community that only has 10 active people and the rest are all bots. These 10 active people who are in this coin trying to sell to me, I'm going to buy it. Okay, buy it. And I hope you do well. I hope you become a millionaire. And that's not, oh, God bless you, with an evil heart. No, that's telling you, I hope you become a millionaire. Dude, that'd be so great. life-changing money. However, if that 10,000 is not very easy to come by, and that took you a while to save, man, that's like going into a bull pit, dressed in red, and running around, and with a bunch of bulls, like you're asking for it. You're asking to be rubbed. You're asking to have your 10 grand turn into $14. Yeah, 14. All right, moving on. So this coin could have do some numbers. Yeah, sure, man. This is only 150% though. Jeez, man. I was expecting it to be like 1,200, 2,200, you know, 5x, 10x. It's barely 100. Am I willing to risk? Nah. That's from here though. But if you get it from here, it's much more. But it's too risky. That's 300%. So if you put $100 in, I mean, you could get 300. Put 1,000 in, you could get 3,000. It's too risky for me. I don't like the coin. And have people make money off of it? Sure, but not me. Let's see here. Let me know if y'all like that analogy. If not, then it is what it is. Okay, so let's see here. Give me a prediction on how much Bitcoin hit at lowest this month. This month, I don't know. But I can tell you where it might go. 40, 44. 40K to 44K. But nobody knows like per month and per day. Nobody knows that. Or nobody can give you like a prediction, really. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. So I put on here, it could be the smartest thing you've ever done or the dumbest. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. See here. My prediction was 442 to 44 before. Right now, I'm not sure about that. So you're talking about Bitcoin. Always use complete sentences and thoughts. But between 40, I'm guessing that's what you're saying, 40 and 44, which is, that's what everybody's thinking right now, because that's the strongest stuff. Let's see here. Going down the list. So I've been on and off in crypto for 3 years. That's literally like saying that you have maybe 3 months experience in crypto with all the ons and offs. So you're new to crypto. You're very new to crypto. You don't know yet. It's kind of like a dad explaining to the son how the world works. You know, you got to stand up for yourself. You got to stick up for yourself. You can't let bullies bully you around, because once they do, you're a mark. Like, you have to defend yourself. You know, if nothing else, like, even if you lose, you have to fight. Not only that, but you know, be careful when this and this, or, you know, talking about girls or whatever. Like, it's the father figure talking to the son figure. That's what's going on right now. But if the son, it's like, hey dad, you don't know, I'm 14. You don't know my problems. And then slams the door and then goes out the window and then takes on the world just to come on back, head between his legs, because it's rough out there. And I'm giving a bunch of scenarios today. Good Lord. All right. See here. And I've lost a lot of money. Oh, so you've been in crypto for 3 years and you lost a lot of money. Yeah, man. I'm here to teach you. I'm here to help you. I really am. And some people don't like my approach because it's too upfront. But for me, since I have nothing to sell you, I can be real. I can tell you exactly how I feel. Now, if I had something to sell you, now, yeah, I have a group, but that's if you want it. So for me, if I had something to sell, I'll be, oh yeah, man, that'd be a great idea. Oh, whoa, Archrid just gave a bunch of money. But if I said, yeah, man, you know, you have a great idea, and what you might want to do is this, and this, and, you know, because I'm trying to finesse you, and join my group, man, join my group. I'll give you a whole bunch of information, blah, blah, because I'm trying to sell you. For me, I have nothing to sell you. I will tell you the truth. Some people like it, some people don't. Now, if I had something to sell, man, I'd be way different. But here, I'm real. I tell you my wins, I tell you my losses, I tell you, like, the experiences. I tell you all that. All right. Let's see here. See, but what I've learned with money loss is, so I mean, you win some, you lose some. We got Theo in the house. What's up, Theo? Here. The if FEFE goes parabolic, I'll become a member. Sure. So here, 42 to 44. Okay. Then we got Archbit. Archbit says, good topic and solid points. Don't risk more than you're willing to lose. Yeah. Those coins, you're more likely, yeah. These coins you're more than likely going to lose. Now, can you make, let me just give you a story, okay, guys? This is one thing that I love. I love just giving the experience. And hopefully y'all enjoy this. If you do, put a 1. If you don't, put a 2. Don't worry. Like, if there's more 2s, then we'll just stop the stories and we'll continue with the show. But to me, I think it's important to just kind of understand what can happen. So in crypto, I had a moon coin and I had 90% of my entire portfolio in that moon coin. A bunch of money. Now I'm diversifying. What am I going to get into? What am I going to get into? Oh, some meme coins. Oh, some, you know, a bunch of them were meme coins, really. And then most of them was like farming as well. But we'll stick with the meme coin story. So I put some money into a meme coin, knowing it's a meme coin. At this time, I didn't know how to do research. I didn't know how to do fundamental analysis, technical. I didn't know any of that. All I relied on was I heard from one of my buddies. My buddy says, Joe, get into this one. I just got in. I look at it as like, okay. And the chart was okay. You know, granted, it was a fairly newer coin, maybe a month or two. I get in, and what was so enticing was they had a leaderboard. And my buddy said, hey man, like, how much did you put? He goes, I put $100. You know, if it goes, you know, 10x or whatever, great. If it goes to 0, it's $100. I said, dude, do you know they have a leaderboard? Because I went to their website. I said, they have a leaderboard. And he goes, no, I didn't even check that. And I said, all right. So I put more money in. I'm not going to say how much, but I put more money in. And I still wasn't on the leaderboard. So then I put more money in. A good chunk of money. Now I'm on the leaderboard. It does the top 100. I was 97. I was like, hey, how cool is that? Like, my name's there. I'm on the leaderboard. And it just takes a little bit, well, it's a lot, but a little bit more to go to like maybe 92. So then I put double the total amount that I had into it. So now I'm at like 40 something number. And I was like, man, look at me. I'm way up here. It's going to take a long time for them to get me down. So granted, I put a lot of money into this, right? And that's, I believe it was that week. It did 3x, 4x, something like that. So 300%, 400%. I forget what it was. It was some time ago. But it was a lot of money. And I told my buddy how much money I put in there. It's like, Joe, are you crazy? Now this guy, my buddy, he's been in crypto for 4 years at that point. He says, Joe, are you crazy? You could lose all that money. They could rug you today. I say, that's okay. You know, it's money I can afford to lose. Granted, I don't want to lose it, but I can. Sure enough, a week later, that sucker 3-4x. I took out all my money, which was very surprising because some of these coins, they'll let you buy, but they won't let you sell. So here's a tip. What I would recommend is to buy this or any coin, buy a little bit of it, and then try to sell it. See if they let you sell it. Now, granted, these contracts can easily be changed. So they can allow buying and selling. And then when the devs are ready to rug everybody, they can change the contract address, or they can change the contract to where it stops sales. So nobody can sell. They can dump the coin, but nobody can sell. So just to let you know, there's a lot of things going to happen. Now, granted, I made a lot of money. Man, did I make a lot. It was very high risk though, but I had money coming in. I had money coming in on a regular basis. Not only that, but I had just done a moon coin. So in my opinion, if you have 10 grand coming in pretty frequently. Now, what's 10 grand? Go ahead. Go for it. Not financial advice. Definitely not financial advice. But if he took you a while, well, and let me know, FEFE, did it take you a while to do that 10 grand to get that saved up? Let me know. That's very important. Crypto Candy says, Joe, you need to go back to college and see what big words mean. I said, okay. Joe, you would make a great ventriloquist, as P the voice you used in the dead moment. Great. I gotta watch that part again. I don't even know what happened. I was being summoned by the father figure. Granted, I'm not a dad. All right, moving on. Story time. Yeah, story time. Jono says, late, not first, a bingo bango. A bingo and a bango. I'm gonna do some bingo bangles in the chat. Some bingos and a bangos. But yeah, to me, that's what you get more on this channel. You get experience. Like, anybody can read you something from a website or just anything. But what I do is I give you my experience, wins, losses, everything in between. So, I mean, that's, to me, that's extremely important. FEFE says, I'm in a jail in Sweden. And it's 1.2K every month from the state. That's a lot of money. Well, no, it's not a lot of money. Depending on how much Sweden is to, well, you're not paying rent, you're in jail. Well, you're not in jail, but you're in a jail. So basically you're kind of held back, I guess. All right, so you're getting money from the government and you're saved up $10,000. That's like me giving you advice to go to the local convenience store or gas station and say, buy this lottery ticket. It's worth, the cost of it is $10,000, but the payout is $1 million. Would you buy that lottery ticket? There's a question for you. And this goes for everybody. And write either yes, lotto, or no, lotto. If there, and there's, let's just say there is 5,000 of these lottery tickets. So in this one game, there's 5,000 tickets, and it costs $10,000 to buy one ticket. But the guaranteed prize if you win is $1 million. Would you buy that lottery ticket that there's 5,000 of? So there's 5,000 possibilities. Would you buy that ticket? That is a great analogy, because that's essentially what you're doing with any meme coin, because there are so many meme coins. There are so many, like, you're lucky if you pick the right one and then not sell it when it went up 40%, 80%, and you hold it. Just like, I mean, there's a few of them, but there's quite a few of them where, but there's so many more that went to zero or did a little bit of percentage. So FEFE says no, he would not buy the lotto ticket. That the guaranteed prize was $1 million, but there's 5,000 of those tickets. Would you buy that ticket for $10,000? That's how you think of it. Like I said, can you make money in this? Yeah, sure, man. You know, if you can afford to lose $200, put $200 in. If it's not going to affect you, you can afford $50, $500, $1,000, but don't put all of your savings. That is the absolute worst thing you can do, in my opinion. Not financial advice. Jono says no lotto. No lotto. Archbrit says yes, but then again, I don't do what I do. Now Archbrit may be in a different financial bracket than, you know, us, to where $10,000 is nothing, or not as much as it would be for somebody else. who would have to work 6 months to save 10,000, when Archbit could work maybe a week, a month to get 10,000. So that's where the whole, everything is different for everybody. So that's pretty important. All right, moving on. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin is in the zone. So I believe we talked about this yesterday on YouTube. I make a lot of videos for the group, a lot of thought process videos, so I forget where I put what. But here we were talking about this being one of our little zones of resistance. Now this is a weaker zone, in my opinion, than this. This is a stronger zone, order block, supply zone, whatever you want to call it. It's resistance. So it's the start of the top of this wick to the bottom or the top of this candle wick. So all this right here, and plus there's a lot of candles in here. So this is a nice area of resistance. Now, if we zoom in on the 1 hour time frame, you can see it came right up, rejected, right up to it, almost rejected, right up to it, almost rejected, almost. Now it's making lower highs, barely though. It's fighting though. Bitcoin is fighting. Bitcoin wants to go up so bad. High, high, low, higher low, higher low, and then it goes lower high. So now we're looking at this break. So hopefully we go to this break and then continue on so that now we can start going down. It does this break, find support right here, right at this level, and then comes up again. Man, these coins are literally flipping and a flopping. They are flipping and a flopping right now, guys. They are flipping and a flopping. It's very dangerous. Like right now, put it in the group. Man, 2 in the morning, 4 in the morning, forget what's. But there's a coin that looks really, really good to where I think it's going to come down and come down hard. But I'm waiting. I'm waiting for levels, and that's one thing that I do for the group. I'm waiting and waiting, and so it's safer entry. Now, granted, do we get stopped out? Sure. Yesterday, because of Bitcoin's move, Bitcoin's little pump, we got stopped out. We got stopped out. So here, it did another pump, and I'm looking for a short on this particular coin. That's coming up here to rejection area. So 58.5 is the level that I'm watching. I'm watching to see if it, in fact, can break above this level, maybe go into this zone, and then dump. This is what I would like to see. Let's go to a higher time frame. Let's go 12 hour. And by going to a higher time frame, all you're doing is you're reducing the amount of noise. Now, if we go to the 12 hour time frame, you can see that we do have this really nice candle that would be an area of interest. So I do like this thought process of it possibly coming up here, then coming back down. I would even be okay with even a higher high to come back down, and then possibly, hopefully, do a higher low, even just come all the way down here. Like it wants to come down. It just, look at all this liquidity that it's making for us. And of course, we have a lot up top too. So right now, it's which way do you go? Do you go up? Do you go down? And by doing so, what you want to do is you want to back out and just kind of look at the trend. So this is in a downtrend. We have lower highs, lower low. So the macro, the overall picture, we're in a downtrend. Now, what about this section right here? We were in a downtrend. We had a high, a low, a high, a low, a breakout of this trend line. Now it's coming up here. However, it is not officially the start of an uptrend. Even though it broke out of this, it's not an uptrend until it breaks this level. Because what could happen, it gets rejected here and then continues down. And then now all we're doing is continuing this downtrend. However, if it breaks up, now we're starting something possibly new. And let's say it comes down. So now we're starting the start of an uptrend. So this is why it's very important, these levels that I have here and what we're looking at. Because right now, even though we're up, we're still in the downtrend until it breaks this level of 59.8. So make sure to mark that. 59.8 is the determination if we're going to start flipping. Now, granted, everything in here is our internal stuff that we're looking at. And it can go up and down, but until it breaks this level to where it's the external structure, now we can say, oh, okay, now we might start going up. Nobody knows what's going to happen though. Very important. Always have a plan A, plan B, and then the more time that passes, the more data we have, the more that we can say, oh, okay, it broke this level. It did create the high, even though I had plan A, plan B. Now it looks like plan A is playing out. So that's what you do. All right. Let's see here. We got Mark in the house. What's up, Mark? Mark says, no, would definitely not buy, but good analogy. Lotto ticket. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you, man. I think people don't realize how risky these are because they only hear about the success stories. Mark, you hit it on the head right there. Because everybody hears about these success stories and everybody's making all this money. You never hear about the people who lose. Now, for me personally, so I'm in a bunch of groups, and one of the people that I was, they were doing some trainings and stuff like that, and he was like, well, I really don't want to do live trades. For one, I don't want people to lose money if they don't go with my rules, and I don't want people to lose money if I lose. Plus, I don't want to really show people that I lose, because they're looking up to me, which is understandable. They're looking up to me, and I have kind of a reputation to hold. And the other person, he chimed in, and was like, well, it's good if you lose. And then I chimed in, and I said, what I do for my people is I let them know my wins sometimes. Most importantly, my losses. Because that's what you get in all the groups. Oh, this is the win, like me personally, but like I know how to trade. So, and do I lose? Yes, guys, I lose. But I know how to trade. Now, if you're trying to learn how to trade and I'm showing you all of my wins, to me, I believe that this person might feel, man, like what am I doing wrong? Because, this other person, he's posting all these great results. What am I? So what I do is, hey guys, here is the setup. Here is, and if we lose it, we lose it. And I let you know too, guys, this is the first, the second, third, whatever one that we've lost. I'm done with this coin. I'm not trading it. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hop on this one for a little bit. And that way, because what I'm doing is I'm showing that, okay, I'm starting to get emotions of this coin. I'm getting mad at this coin. This coin has lost me money and it keeps on losing me money. And then as soon as I get stopped out or whatever, it goes the other way. And for me, I think it's very important to express all this stuff so that as somebody new coming in or just another trader, be like, man, Joe, I know exactly what you mean. Like I got into this other coin, it was doing great, and then it dumped and I just held it, and man, like I'm not going to trade that one again for a little bit because it really hurt me. All right. So that's what we do. Like for me, it's very important. And I told him too, I was like, man, like I tell people when I lose, nothing wrong with losing. Losing is part of the game. But there's all these mentors, because they have stuff to sell you. They want you to join their group. So all they do is they pump their, oh guys, we called this one and we called this one and we did this. Dude, that's like 20 ones that you called. How many did you call in general? 100, 200? I don't have all this money to get into 200 coins so that you can boast about your 20. But since I have nothing to sell, I tell you the truth, man. I tell you the experience. FEFE says, if I gave you money to put on FEFE, at what price would you buy it? Okay, we can do that question. But you gave me money, but the question is, if I was going to enter this trade, where would I enter? Well, I gave that price already. I would wait till the 4-hour candle closes, 4-hour daily. I do 4-hour. So this information I already gave you. So here I would wait for the 4-hour candle to close above this level. But Joe, you just lost out on 200. I don't care. What I'm doing is I'm reducing my risk. I'm reducing my risk and increasing my profit. How? By price table. By waiting for it to break above this level so that I could enter the trade and it be a safer entry. Because right now this is resistance and now this is resistance. So it could just come all the way down. Now, if the price breaks above this level of 0.006071, if it breaks above this level and comes up here to this level, and then our 4-hour candle closes above 6071 without all the zeros, then on the 4-hour time frame, I would enter the trade, regardless of the price was here or here or here. As long as it closes above this level, I'm good. However, just because it crosses this does not mean I'm going to enter it. I have to wait for it to cross this top level, and I need to see that the 4-hour candle close here, and not just a wick like this, where it comes up here, oh, wick, and you know, we have 2 hours left in the 4-hour candle, I'm going to enter. No, the 4-hour candle must close, because now those other 4-hour candle may be down here. So the 4-hour candle must close, and after it touches this, and it can goes anywhere, and then that's when I would enter. So what I'm doing is I'm reducing my risk of this major resistance level. That's what I'm doing. Great question. All right, moving on. So here, Grant says, Joe, what would be a good strategy to go from 10K to 1 million? Well, take your profits. Take your profits, and depending on your risk management, because that right there is that has so many different variables. One, it's kind of like a 401k. You know how you do a 401k and they ask you, you know, are you wanting to do more risky trades, or you want to do less risky trades? Generally, you know, the younger population, they're more risky trades because, you know, they have a lot of time to change their mind. However, the older population, they prefer to go into safer trades or safer categories because, you know, they don't want to be as risky. You know, they want their nest egg to hopefully grow and not be so volatile. So that's pretty much the same thing here. You know, your 10K to 1 million, if you want to be, you know, high risk, well, then you could put, let's say 1,000 into a meme coin, but you don't put all of it at once. You'll put like 250, see if you move the price, put another 250, maybe like later on that day or the next day, then another 250 until you make that 1,000. You do that for about 5 or 10 of them. Oh wait, how much do you have? You have 10,000. Okay, so you do that for maybe, since that's 10,000, I would do it for 3 meme coins, and I would set it and forget it. If it goes 300%, 500%, you know, normally what you could do is you could take out your initial investment. However, that's really going to hurt you in the long run. So for me, once it hit maybe a 2x or a 4x, I would take out my initial investment and then let the rest ride. Let the rest ride until you notice the meme coin season finishing. And the way you realize that is, well, the one, nobody's really talking about memes anymore, and two, like another category started coming up and is doing way better than the meme coins. For example, AI or gaming. Now people are still interested in this because people are still making money, but once you start seeing that you're doing lower highs, then I'd sell it. I'd also get into just lower market cap coins that are in different categories. Like maybe get into 2 that are gaming, get into 2 that are AI, and these are low market cap coins. So total, all in all, I spent 5 grand on these very high risk stuff. Then the other 5 grand I put in safer, something a little bit more higher market cap, something like in the $1 billion range for the market cap. That's what I do. Now, granted, this is a high risk portfolio. This is a very high risk portfolio. Now, if I was going to do a safer portfolio, then my trades, and I wouldn't do any leverage. I wouldn't do any leverage because leverage can wreck you. Well, I'll give you a medium. I'll give you a medium. Again, we have 10,000. So what I would do at 7,000 would be in safer coins, something with over $1 billion market cap. That's 7,000. So now we have 3,000 to work with. I would use 1,000 to trade leverage, low leverage, nothing more than like a 5x. Hopefully you can stay between 2 and 3x. So I would do that. Then I'd have 2,000 left, and those 2,000 I would do kind of like lower market cap coins. So that's kind of a safer one. Then we have the absolute safe, most boring one. You have 10,000 to make it to 1 million. You will make it to 1 million. It'll just take you maybe 10 years. You know, do you have that much time? That's another thing to compare. Do you have time? So with that 10 million, you could put, for me personally, I mean, I would put half in Bitcoin. I'd put half in Ethereum. That's the safest bets. But you're looking at like 10 years to maybe make 1 million. So if y'all like that, let me know, guys. Put a 1 if you liked it. Put a 2 if you think it's ridiculous. Okay. Let's see here. Mark says, Bitcoin looks like it's been ranging in a massive bull flag since April. May go test range high around 68. So let's look at that again. So let's look at the daily. This April. On this one, it was a bull flag. It was until it got extended. Then once it became extended, because look, and I think it's so funny when I see actual mentors do this. So this is the price action, right? And they say, hey guys, we have a bull flag, which it is, the bull flag. And you know, it's doing this number. And then the price continues. And like, hey, look guys, we're in this bull flag. All right, awesome. And then the price continues. And it continues. And then the mentor, like this is a mentor. People pay money for this dude. Hey guys, we're in this bull flag. I'm sorry, what? How long is the bull flag until it's not a bull flag? So the bull flag is a bull flag until I'd say like a quarter, maybe a half of, you know, the length of the pole. You know, this is just me just guessing right now, but you can't, like for me, I've always seen it's like, oh, right here's a bull flag. Oh, it's extending more. Okay, not a bull flag anymore. Now it's a downward channel, or it's a channel. But yeah, it's funny, man. I got to see these influencers that have groups, big groups, making a lot of money, and they'll call out junk like, let's do one of the favorites. Where can we do it? Okay, here. They'll call out something like this. Look, guys, we can see this. We have a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder. And then here, it broke down. Dude, that's not a shoulder, head, and shoulder. I was like, oh my gosh. But they will call it everything. And just dumb. Anyway. But yeah, so Mark, in reference to you, I'm not saying that you're dumb, but Mark, in reference to you, that bull flag, this would be considered a, for me personally, and of course we can just increase the time frame to kind of just show it a little bit more. But so here we have this, then here, this right here, in my opinion, and this is all subjective, this right here would have been a bull flag. Now that we're extending it all the way out here, in my opinion, it's no longer a bull flag. I mean, it's literally the size of the flag, of the pole. You know what I mean? So for me personally, it's a downward channel. It was a flag. Downward channel. That's what I think. But for me, I'm not bullish on this until it breaks its previous high. All right, moving on. See here, Lo-Fi Lounge. Lo-Fi Lounge, appreciate you, man, being here. Lo-Fi Lounge says, Joe, what platform do you think is best to trade on? Very happy you asked that question. Now, of course, on here, I do have, and this is all in the description of every single video that I have. So I would really appreciate this, guys, if y'all could check out my buddy's Amazon books. Just click on it. That way it gets, they get more views. But just see what they're children's books, and they're really cool. Two of my buddies have done these, so definitely check them out. Click on the links, see what they're about. Then we come down here to preferred exchanges. I absolutely love MEXC. I love MEXC. The fees are amazing. I love MEXC. And here's my referral link or affiliate link, whatever you want to call it. Then we have Blowfin, no KYC, and is US friendly. We have BTC, and we have 2bit. Now, of course, all these other influencers use, and you know, I've done my research and everything like that, and no complaints. So just kind of give you a heads up. These bottom three are US friendly. US friendly. So that's what I'd recommend. Then, of course, I have recommended indicators. Now, these are paid indicators. I'm thinking about doing a video, free indicators. I made a video for the VIP group, which, man, it broke down a whole bunch of stuff. External, internal structure, breakup structure, charge, just, it was pretty intense. And I did mention some free indicators in there. I think I need a, you know what? Let me write that down. Video free indicators. Now these are indicators that every, oh wait a minute, I started a video like that. What happened to that video? I don't remember, but I do need to finish that video where I talk about free indicators. All right. If you want a VPN for free for 30 days, here's ExpressVPN. Everybody should use a VPN. It's not that you're hiding something. It's not that you're doing anything bad. It's kind of like an extra layer of protection. And I strongly recommend this, guys. And you get 30 days free. Try it out. See if you like it. I love the fact that, because I've had other VPNs, and what they do is they like reboot or reset. And when they do that, they allow you to continue to be on the internet. So let's just say you're on a website or whatever, or exchange, your VPN resets. And during that millionth of a second or whatever, the exchange or website or wherever you're from or at, it sees your IP address and it knows where you're at. Again, you're not doing anything wrong. It's just now your privacy is gone. But with ExpressVPN, and I've had a lot of VPNs. I think I've had them for like 10 years now, but I still try other ones. VPN, I don't even have them up here. And I have a referral code and everything. I don't recommend them. I bought the most expensive one that they have where it has static IP in the whole nine. Man, I'd have so much problems with that. But if you use pure VPN and you love it, great. I've had nothing but bad problems with it. My computer would always like not get access. It was just horrible. But ExpressVPN, I love it. I still have, it's funny, I have a few computers, and I have pure VPN on one of my computers because I didn't have my ExpressVPN anyway. But on this one, ExpressVPN, if and when it does, and they do, reboot or reset or whatever for that millisecond, your internet gets cut off. So if you're on a website and you're like, why isn't it clicking? And you go and you look and you see that your ExpressVPN is rebooting, and then it's on, and then now you're able to go. So for me, that's very, very important. So just kind of let you know that. I love ExpressVPN. Then of course you have other stuff down here that you can check out. But great question. But yeah, I love MEXC, and then of course these other ones, these are great. And what I'd recommend is check them all out. You know, click on each. Yes, you're using my referral links, and I appreciate that. That does help support the channel. Check them all out. See how the platform is, and then click on the next one. See if you like this other platform versus this platform. See if it's easier. But for me, all of them are good, and they're US friendly. That's the biggest thing. They're US friendly. All right, moving on. Lo-Fi Lounge says, Joe. Oh wait, how much risk do you think you reduce by waiting to the 4-hour time frame? Great question. This right here, guys, this is what I want. And I love questions like this because this is experience-based questions. So let's go ahead and come back over here to our chart. And the question is, how much risk do you think you reduce by waiting till the 4-hour? It depends. Depends on so many things. One, the market cap of the coin. Sometimes I wait 1 hour. Now, it depends on the price movement of the coin too. So let's say, give me a coin, guys. Give me any coin. Nobody's done a coin yet. Shuby's in the house. Let's go YouTube. So there's so many different factors that go into choosing the time frame. And by choosing the time frame, you're reducing your risk. So let's go ahead. Is this one a clear one? Yeah. Okay, so let's get rid of all this and let's get rid of this. So what we're doing is we're just looking at, anybody give me a coin? No coin. Okay, we'll go with FEFE. No, I want, okay, let me just look. So I want a low market cap coin to show you the difference. So AI Tech is a low one. Okay. So in AI Tech, this is a low market cap coin, and I don't know what the market cap is, but for this one, what I'm doing is not only do I know it's a low market, that it could move 20, 40, 50% within a few minutes, even a few hours, or rather a few hours, even a few minutes. So knowing that depends on if I'm going to enter on the 15-minute, on the 1 hour, on the 4 hour. Not only that, but also how it moves. So let's say, again, it's a low market cap. I don't know what it is. If y'all want, y'all can check and tell me what it is. On this, we can see the movement of the coin down, up, barely, down, up, barely, down, barely, up, barely, down, up. So we can see this movement. So I know that if I'm waiting for the break of this level, because it's the most recent high, and that's how we teach, most recent high, and then of course I would have an alert above this wick, because this is the high point right here, I'd have an alert. So for this particular one, because I see that it's not moving fast, I can reduce my risk by entering this on a 4-hour time frame, even though the market cap is low, but it's not moving fast. Now, if these moves were something like this in like 4 hours, then okay, I want to go to an hour time frame, maybe even a 15-minute, so I can catch this pump. So that's very important. Now, if it is a larger market cap and is doing the same move, same thing, 4-hour candle. Now, if it's a larger market cap, but the moves are, you know, pretty significant, then what I'll do, even though it's a large market cap, I'll go on a short time frame, maybe an hour, and then enter the trade on the hour candle close above these levels and my percents. But it really depends on the movement, and you're gonna have, I wish I could find, it's so much easier when I have an example. Right now, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find another low market cap coin that has a lot of movements. APT, I don't know the market cap on this. Oh, AVAX looked good. So here's one that I was looking at actually. So look at this. This is on the 4-hour time frame. Look at these huge moves. It's on the 4-hour time frame. So for this, now this is the macro. This is the bigger picture. Now, when we're actually looking at the candle body sizes, they're not too big. So if you were to enter on a smaller time frame, you have a higher risk of getting faked out. And that's the difference between the time frames. The lower the time frame, the higher risk that you have in getting fake outs, but the higher percentage that you can make because you're entering sooner. The downside of that is because you're entering sooner, you have greater fake outs. Because you have greater fake outs, you have a higher possibility of getting stopped out and losing money. So here you enter faster, you can make more, but since you enter faster, you can also lose more because you're getting stopped out. So just give you a heads up. But great question, man. I love these questions. These are the questions. This is why I have this channel. Not only that, but to give you coins too. So like to give you setups. Not financial advice though, of course, never. Why would you take advanced financial advice from a guy on the internet who has $14? Don't do it. Don't do it. But like here, you know, what we're doing is we're actually waiting. Do we have the replay button? Maybe this is, I forgot what I was doing on this. But yeah, so what we want to do is we want to wait for, you know, candles close. Now, sometimes, if I were to see a bunch of these candles throughout the entire chart, and then I'm waiting for an entry, it's like, man, like, let's say, I want examples here. Let's say most of these candles that are here look like this. Big candle, big candle, big candle. You know, when I'm gonna, and of course, let's say we had better structure, because this structure is, it's screaming, it wants to come down. Could it continue up? Yes. But let's say I was looking at for this break, and we had candles coming down and the candles coming up again, but pretty much the same size. Then I would say, okay, because these candles are fairly, let me see what size here. Look at that, man. Shoot. 7% for a candle. That's good. So I don't want to miss on all that percentage. So what I'll do is I'll enter on a 1-hour time frame. And more than likely that candle will be like a 2%, as long as it meets all my requirements. Now, I strongly recommend, watch my videos, guys. Watch my live streams. Like, I have a group. You can pay for the group, get all this information like super, super quick. I have videos that are 2, 3, 4 minutes long, average about 4 minutes, and I go over all this stuff. But if you don't have the money, or you don't want to buy another mentorship course or whatever, that's fine. All my videos, all my live streams, you'll find that there's a bunch of nuggets in these live streams. And I strongly recommend, and the reason I do this is because some people don't have money, and it's okay. You can still learn from all this stuff. Man, we're over time. I talk too much, guys. I hate it. I really hate it. I talk too much. Mark says, Grant, rotate your money between trades that have a combination of great chart setups and use. Take profits, as Joe says, and repeat. Like Joe is saying. Finding the money flow is essential. Yes. So that's one thing that you want to do is, now, how do you know where the money's at? Well, in my opinion, an easy way to do this is crypto bubbles, but this is if you know what they are. I don't know if they have no, they don't have a section in here, but I'm going to show you a few different ways to know what is moving. For one, if you're familiar with the coins, for example, if you're familiar with WIF, meme coin, Shiba, meme coin, what other ones? I'm pretty sure there's other ones here, just not seeing them. But here, like we can see, these are meme coins. Now, if we have a few meme coins that are popping up, this is saying, okay, right now the meme coins are going. Now, granted, I would strongly recommend to be charting these coins prior to them showing up here because they already made the move. Or you can see that they're making a move. Right now, WIF is up. You go to WIF and you're like, hey, like there's a lot of coins here that are starting to go up. Maybe the meme coin is going to go up as well. So there's that way. There's another way, which I like doing personally. It's coin market cap. Here it makes it super crazy easy. You can actually go to, and I haven't done this in a while, but it's under categories. And then under categories, it breaks it down for you. It breaks it down, you know, this or sports or metaverse or play to earn. It's up, you know, 13%. Gaming, it's up 9%. You have all these different, you know, memes up 5%. Solana ecosystem up. So let's just say we're coming down here and there's a lot of ecosystems. And let's say we're looking at AI. I love AI. It's only up 2%. But let's say we click on here and we look to see what AI tokens are moving the past hour, 24 hours, 7 days. And we can kind of see, okay, near, FETs, ICP, render. Okay, so these are, you know, some of the AI coins. And right now, let's see in the last 24 hours, ETMR has moved. Would I enter this trade? No. Why? One, it's a very low market cap coin, 42 million. It already went up 43%. Could it go up more? Yeah, sure, of course. But we have a higher likelihood it's going to come down due to the fact that people are doing exactly what you want to do. They are buying low, selling high. But yeah, so here's like all these are low market caps. So if I'd do like $50, $100, you know, nothing too crazy. But here we have near, it's a 4.8 billion market cap. So this one would be something that I might be interested in possibly trading. There's a lot of really great coins here, but they're all low market caps. Anyway, that's what I would do. And then that way you can see what's moving. So hopefully that helps. All right, moving on. Let's see here. So we say Grant says, "So thanks, Joe. I don't have a 10,000 yet, but I will when I do. I'm prepared." Yeah, and it's just compounding. That's all it is. As long as we're not losing more than we're gaining, we're good. And if we do start losing more than we're gaining, we just stop. We just relax. You know, if you want, you can collaborate. And then most importantly, listen. So just let you know. All right. So here, Grant says, Mark, thanks for the thank you, Mark. Shooby. All right, guys. But that's it for me. We are over time. I do greatly appreciate you. Today was a great show, in my opinion. A lot of great questions. These are the questions that I absolutely love. We do this every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We go over Bitcoin. We go over your coins. We'll go over your questions. This is an hour of free mentorship. Do I have a course? Yes. Do I have a group? Yes. Do you need it? Not really. Joe, you're not a great salesman. I'm not here to sell you anything. If you want this, it's here for you. It's very reasonably priced. And of course, if you're interested, it's in the pinned messages, and check it out. See if it's something for you. Like, we literally give you a step-by-step when to enter, exactly when, not by the breakout, by the retest. We say enter now. Add when this exact thing happens. Here is your target. Here is your stop loss. And then as the price goes, move up your stop loss. First target hit, and it's updated. Like, we literally show, not only that, but we also have thought process videos and all that. If that's something that you want, and videos to show you how to do all this. Very short videos, 4 minutes. I know your time is valuable. So I don't sell you anything. I offer this to you. If you want it, great. If you don't have the money, or if you don't want to do another one, watch all these videos. They will show you how to. But I get that a lot. Joe, you're not a great salesman. Not here to sell you anything. If I was here to sell you my course, if I was here to sell you my group, I would give you nothing but great stories and rainbows and puppy dogs and kittens and whatever. but I'm here to give you the reality. I'm here to punch you in your shoulder over and over and over again till you realize, hey, okay, you're doing this for my best interest. Yeah, I want you to make money. I want to change people's lives. And I don't think that just because you don't have money to pay for a course, that your life should not be changed. All these guys, they're millionaires, people. They're millionaires. Millionaires. All these groups, they're millionaires. And if you reach out to them and say, man, I'm going through a tough time. Granted, I've never done it, but people have asked them on their live streams, hey man, I'm going through a tough time, this and that, blah, blah. I would really like, you know, if I can get your course for free. And granted, they can't do that for everybody. I understand that. But they're millionaires already. They're not trying to make it. They've already made it. And it's like, no. For me, I don't want that to happen. I don't want anybody to be denied. I want to show you. Now, granted, if you don't have money, I'm giving you a free way to do this. Watch these videos. Put in the work. Watch these videos, take notes. That's all I got, guys. I'm here for you. I've said this from day one. I want to get rich with you, not because of you. I appreciate each and every one of you. And we'll see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until then, remember, you don't always have to be in a trade. And if you are, have a stop loss, please. It's going to save your butt. It really will. It'll save your butt. And of course, every day and learn how to trade, and or sharpen your skills, or learn something different, or just hear my stories. I got a lot of them. All right, guys, that's it for me. My name is Joe. This is Trade Intuition. As always, let's make this money. Take care. Oh yeah, and my favorite song. 3, 2, 1.
Trade intuition, flipping charts, mad precision. We on the grind, no sleep, endless mission. Crypto waves, no tide, just decisions. Ride or die with the block's ambition. Let's make this money, profits rain like monsoon. Pull up air, we adapt, typhoon. Wallets packed, no room, full bloom. Path to riches, straight shot, no detour too soon. Trading is only as difficult as you make it. Rise, fall, rise again, never fake it. Cold wallets, private keys, gotta break it. Crypto life on the edge, let's shake it. Trade intuition, candlestick intuition. Charts wilder than Wild West ambition. We got the drive, mad clicks, no permission.